What's cooking, folks? Vermillion Phoenix here, and today we're jumping into some more Orcs Must Die Unchained. This time we're doing the Merc's Litter, the weekly challenge for July 4th, 2017. Now, the solution that I'll use for this is pretty much exactly the same as Cream Acanthis's. I think the Weaver choice that I use gives you a few more control issues, though, and I actually tried to direct everybody to his video originally, but a few people asked that I actually show how I got through it specifically, so that's what I'm going to do. Either way, I'm going to link his particular clear in the description as well as the end cards in the video. So check those out, and you should probably check out his channel anyway if you haven't in the past. As of the time of me recording this, I think he only has about 53 subs, and he does a lot of OMD stuff. So check that out. Either way, this challenge is super heavy on RNG. You will have a much easier time when you have the Bouncer Bear or Pride Hunter spawning, or Pride Assassin. If you happen to get the Gnoll Breeder, it's not quite as bad because with Max you can have the Gnolls kill themselves on the reflected damage. If you have the Dwarven Priest, on the other hand, you're going to have a really hard time. His ability to increase the effective HP of individual units actually makes this a lot harder. If you don't happen to have that particular one grouped up or it breaks free, you are effectively SOL. So hope you don't get them, and if you do, pray that you can take him out before he does anything crazy. I don't really think that's too possible though, with the effective HP of the mercs versus what heroes used to have. So let's hop in. I'll talk a little bit about the pathing once we're in, and then we can go ahead and try to 5-star this. Alright, so first thing we're doing here is creating a couple of choke points. This will be the area that the enemies get to before they get to the rift, and we'll be able to get some nice lines of sight on them without having to rotate too far. This should make it so that your mouse sensitivity doesn't play too big a role in you actually trying to get this cleared. Now, these guys will split, and you can see them with the wisps going now. If you you can either block off the right side and have them go this way, or block off this one and have them go that way. Of course, I like them coming over here because with the two entrances being closer together, it's relatively easier to take care of them rather than having them spread really far apart. Now, as far as this area goes,
I'll just leave this right here.
yeah, I just need these guys to be as dead as possible as soon as possible. So I'm going to have 4 ballistas set up here. It wouldn't be a bad idea if I put 2 in the back. I'm just going to move 1 for now though. And when I have the opportunity, hopefully I should be able to place 1 more on this side. Now, if you do get the Chaos Kobold, it is a bit problematic to have too many totems lying around. You can one-shot each totem with the flame bracers. The human image is probably one of the nicest things you can see here. Alright. Starstruck it is. Don't know which one of those is the one that actually needs to be shot. Hopefully they die though. The image is actually a bit of a problem for the ballistas because they don't seem to break targets when one of the fakes die. So hopefully that doesn't become an issue for me. Well, that first one was definitely not the real one. Alright, I'm not worrying about wasting my Q to group them up for combos right now, but normally that's what you would want to do. Try to group them up by slowing them down and zap a bunch of them so that when the AoE happens, it triggers and hits as many of them as possible. If they've been zapped, you have your slow, and then your slow, your zap, and then the lightning AoE explosion, which handles your third hit for the combo. You can do a little bit more if you manage to fit a stun in between that, but that's a bit difficult, and I mean, of course, if you're going for combos, you don't really care about the difficulty, you're just trying to get the numbers in. But ignoring combos is what you want to do if you're going for the 5-star for your first time, since you want those boxes. And again, that's what I'm all about. So get really close up on the gates, kill everything as soon as possible, turn around and go for the other side. Don't waste any time pulling your shots. The Starstruck just gives you a sort of safety net in case anything gets on you and you think you might start to slip by. You can just push Q. They're immediately slowed to a, oh crap, to a much lower pace. Alright, almost done. Alright, we gotta go. Just to be safe, I'm gonna pop the Q here. Move up on these guys a bit. As long as I don't get frozen by one of the images, I'm fine. Got him. Now the rest of these traps are pretty much going up on the right. I think I can place one more here. You just really want to try to alleviate as much of the problems that you will have from the mercs as you can, as early as possible. Bouncer Bear is really easy because he doesn't really attack you at all. He just tries to displace you, and he doesn't place anything that soaks up more of your damage. So that's great. Oh no. Alright. Why do they seem like they got faster? I don't know. Hopefully that bear just dies though. Yes. There's no bear death announcement thing though. That seems weird. Like, I wonder if there's an actual bug with the way that this is set up. Like, it seems to miss announcements sometimes. And there's a couple of other things that just seem weird about this challenge. Oh crap. Alright, so if you see one of those, try to stun them near the Guardian, or group them up with your Starstruck. And use the lightning damage from other kobolds to kill them. Trying to take them out solo is pretty much a guaranteed way to probably lose. So don't do it. Good job, bear. Alright, gonna grab the So Beautiful It Hurts. Just in case we have to use it on a merc, they will die extra fast. Alright, still got a little bit of breathing room. Back over here for the last bit. Might be able to finish this quicker than I did before. Okay. Let's do this. So for the combo bit, you want to group them up. And then, when you can, just sort of spray them all. I'm gonna unchain so I can use this again. Of course, that makes it a little bit harder to actually get the combo bit down, because you do more damage. But yeah, that's pretty much what you do. Alright, that's not as good as my current score, I believe, and that's because I didn't use the, can't touch this with the Starstruck as much, but that will get you the 5 stars. And there we go. That's my best score so far. Looks like a couple of people have topped it. I was number 2 when I originally made that score. But either way, that is pretty much the challenge. Again, I think this is one of the harder ones that they've created. And I think it's not just due to the fact that there's runners and nothing to deal with them outside of your hero, but also the fact that the RNG for the mercs and their synergy with the kobolds is so varying that it's like either you get really strong synergies and a lot of problems, or you get almost no problems at all. That was a particularly easy run because of the lack of multiple Chaos Kobolds or Dwarven Priests. If you get more than 2 Dwarven Priests, you're probably going to be crying on that one. But either way, let me know what you guys think of that particular challenge, and I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I will catch you in the next video. I sincerely appreciate you for watching, and until next time, have a good one, folks.